Hey everyone, welcome to a weekly reading vlog. These might be starting back up again. I have a lot of ideas as far as reading vlogs go, and especially now that October is just around the corner, and I love October and spooky season so much that I feel like vlogging is gonna be fun. I want to make these less of like super chatty hour-long vlogs and more of just quick updates, hopefully 20-25 minute vlogs. Still may be long for some of you, but way better for me. What is this week? This is basically the last week of September. There are a lot of plans because I officially start going back into work. If you didn't know, my job was actually closed. Almost this entire time I went back to work in July, but then we closed back down again, but my first shift isn't until Sunday. So there's a lot to get done. I want to be able to get a lot of videos posted. I'm actually planning on filming my bullet journal video early and actually getting it up early for once. We're gonna do some reading, hopefully. I'm actually currently reading, let's tell you, listening to Moonwalking with Einstein by Joshua Foer. It's a nonfiction book that I've owned for forever that is basically this man's journey on remembering, on becoming like a really good rememberer. Dumbing it down so much, but it's just all these theories on how you can teach yourself to have a better memory, like an insanely better memory. It basically theorizes that we used to have amazing memories because we had to have them, and then as time went on we just settled with the idea that memory gets worse as you age, but that's not true. I think I'm about halfway through. I'm not halfway through, I'm 14% of the way through. Hopefully I'll finish that this week. I'm also listening to Kingdom of Souls by Rena Barron, which I want to finish this week as well. It should be kind of easy just because I do have to still film my bullet journal video. So let's look at my reading journal. I think I'll be probably picking up Incendiary at some point this week, maybe Forest of Souls. I also downloaded the audiobook for the next book in the Crazy Rich Asians series because I listened to that earlier this month and I loved it. So I want to listen to the rest. So I have China Rich Girlfriend on my Libby account as well. We have options, honestly, for what we're gonna end up reading for the week. That's kind of it for this update. I'm actually going to be going to my mom's house basically right about now for dinner, which is gonna be great because I haven't seen her in forever. I mean, forever. It's probably been like 2 weeks, but that feels like forever. It's been such a rainy day. I think I put in footage before this clip of just the rain, and it's still raining outside. I love it, but it also makes me very tired. I didn't wake up today for a long time. I've just been kind of doing some planning. I'm out of space in my life journal, but I don't want to start a new one for October, you know? I don't know, maybe I will. We'll see what happens, you know? I'm excited though for this upcoming month's bullet journal themes. I feel like I have some cool ideas. That's gonna be it. I just wanted to say hello. Maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing every single day updates, but we're here. We're thriving. We're not thriving, but we're here. I'll see you guys then. As you guys saw, I just put 4 different options into this mug because I'm having trouble deciding between like a fortune teller theme, a cat theme, a bat theme, and like an anatomy theme. I feel like I'm really leaning towards anatomy, but it's just gonna be so drawing heavy that I threw in all the other options. And I did want to start planning my bullet journal tonight, so we have to decide. So let's do it. I feel like if it's just gonna be one that I'm disappointed in, then we know to just retake it, you know? Okay. Oh, it's cats. Oh, I do love cats. But see, I got cats and now I realize I don't actually want to do like a black cat theme. Okay, that was good. I feel like, okay, no, the problem is that cats and bats has to be like one because it's like a general like spooky, you know? Wow, I grabbed bats just by chance. That was actually kind of cool. So bats plus cats, spooky. So now I know, because I don't want it to just be cats. It's too little. Just don't tell T'Challa. I got anatomy. Oh, I think that's gonna be so sick. Like skulls. You know what I mean? Like a physicist lab, like chemicals and like Frankenstein style. Oh, to be fair, I did want anatomy to come out of the pile. I just didn't want to draw anatomy. What were the other two options again? Oh yeah, fortune teller would have been sick too. And spooky bats and cats would have been adorable. Okay, well, okay, I'm doing anatomy. It's cool, right? I think this video is going up after my bullet journal video anyways, so we'll leave this in. You might just have to deal with the glare. Sorry. Wow, I'm so blue. This is kind of cool though, right? I just wanted to do a small update because it's the end of the night, but I actually had a really productive day. So I finished a book today. Well, I basically finished it last night, but I listened to the last 10 minutes of it today, and it was The Compound Effect by, I want to say Josh Hardy, but let's double check. I was wrong. Darren Hardy. I gave it 4 stars. It's a nonfiction book. I've actually been shocked at how many nonfiction books I've been enjoying lately, but it's a nonfiction book that basically talks about how you can 100% get success. And I knocked off a star because, to be totally fair, I don't think I liked the author, and I don't think I liked how he put some of the topics. Like, it was a very just keep going, just keep trying, just rub some dirt in it, persevere, if you just try harder kind of mentality. And in the beginning I thought I wasn't gonna like it at all, but he actually had some amazing tips. You guys know I struggle with productivity. Lately I've felt extremely stuck in a rut because I wasn't even in store working and I was just not getting anything done. I wasn't getting videos posted. I have been so stupidly exhausted and I just felt very constantly down on myself. It's funny because whenever I would talk to Adam about it, he would be like, you are the most self-aware person that doesn't change any of your habits. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm really self-aware. I know exactly what I do wrong. I know my bad habits. I know them, but like I have no way to fix them. And listening to this book, at first I thought I wasn't going to really gain anything from it, because what I've weirdly found in self-help books is that I have unconsciously applied a lot of the theories to my life already. So like he had a lot about time tracking and figuring out your vulnerabilities and literally just being like, I bet you don't even know what you do with the time in your day. But like I have a time tracker actually where I track every single hour of my day and what I do in it. I was once again about to be really pissed, but he actually had some amazing advice, and I think I've realized that a big thing for me is I don't really know my core values and I don't know my core motivations, and I have too brief of an idea of an end goal, so I don't have set motivations to do things and it's easier to push things off. So we'll see. I'm gonna try and apply some things to my life, but today alone I was just feeling so motivated to try and set a routine in my life. But today I decided, okay, I am officially just going to do YouTube work from 9 to 5. I'm not going to edit videos past 5. And I did that and I just feel so much better. I got a video posted, I tracked a whole bunch of things, I updated my Goodreads, I updated my reading bullet journal, which I hadn't really done in a long time, and I just feel good. I'm hoping I can keep this up for tomorrow. What I really wanted to update you on, I also made some progress in Kingdom of Souls. I don't really know where I'm at in the audiobook. I think I listened to maybe like 2 more hours of it. So I'm 20% of the way through now, and I listened to more of Moonwalking with Einstein, which I could actually use for the animal prompt in the Bratz readathon, which I didn't realize, but there's like a dinosaur in it and I think there's a cat. So I could use that if I end up finishing it first, which I'm 52% of the way through. But I'm finding I'm not really in a fantasy mood, and I really just want to read China Rich Girlfriend. Oh, it has dogs. We'll see what I end up doing with that information. I still need to read the group book, so the Henna Wars. I still need to read an Own Voices Latinx novel as well, and The Crown Prompt. Then I'm gonna try to read Incendiary. If I'm not in a fantasy mood, I'm only gonna set myself to one fantasy. So Incendiary. Yeah, maybe I can physically read it. Crazy. Yeah, that's really all I wanted to update you on. Oh, I remember. So last night you saw me pick out a name or a theme out of my mug, and it was anatomy, and I like the idea still, but it is going to be a lot of work. I've been doing some of the plotting in my iPad today, and it's that alone, the tracing, took me so long. Also, I had an idea to do like a Tim Burton theme or a Corpse Bride theme, because I've been saving Corpse Bride pictures in Pinterest because I'm making a spread of all these like different pictures I want to get printed on a color printer so that I can put them into my life journal, because I don't know why I never thought of that. I was gonna do a Corpse Bride theme in general, and looking at that I was like, oh my gosh, but what if that was my entire October theme? So I'm debating it again right now because they're both drawing heavy, so it just depends on what I want to do more. But I think I'm gonna film that tomorrow, so I guess we'll know then. That's it for this update. I think that Adam and I are about to watch Nightmare Before Christmas, which is his favorite Tim Burton movie. Mine's Corpse Bride, if you couldn't tell. And yeah, sorry about the glare. I don't know how to film with glasses. That's gonna be it. This is so cool, right? Someone asked me why I wear my glasses so low on my bridge, and it's because my eyelashes always hit them. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to you guys at a later date. The purrs. It's Friday. I didn't film for the past 2 days. I honestly have just been editing a ton. I overestimated how long it takes me to edit videos. Sorry about the lighting, by the way. I just don't feel like getting up to turn on the light. But I wanted to do an update mostly because of one thing. This. I actually got this in the mail yesterday, and I'm 90% sure I know what it is, but I didn't open it up because I wanted to do it on camera, if I'm correct. Just playing with my box full of like recycling, like paper. I feel like I just want to be able to go back to this video and see. So excited. Yay! It's The Burning God by R.F. Kong. This is the ARC, so it's an advanced reader's copy. I feel like I have to give it a definition of what an ARC is, since I literally never get ARCs. I personally don't request ARCs, and I don't go to companies asking them to give me ARCs, just because I know that for me it's hard to read sometimes, so I would never want to request an ARC that I later ended up not reading. But The Burning God is one that I have wanted so badly, and I didn't think I was gonna get it because they didn't respond to me for like a month, and I was just kind of like, well, that's okay. I mean, I'll just wait until it comes out, I'll read it myself. And then out of nowhere they emailed me last week and they're like, do you still want a copy? I'm so sorry. Yes. Like, yes, please. smells like book. It's such a good, like, floppy. I want to read this. This is probably going to be in next week's reading vlog because this week I still really want to like read Incendiary and things like that. But yeah, thank you so much to the publishers and to the agent specifically that got me one of these copies. I'm so excited to read it. Hopefully I finish it before it comes out because we know how slow I've been lately. But either way, this is going like in a place of honor on my shelves. Let's talk about what I've read. I finished 2 books in the 2 days. I really wanted to keep going with the Crazy Rich Asians series after reading the first book earlier this month. So I went to my Libby app and both of the books were on there ready to be borrowed, the audiobooks. And since I had so much like editing and bullet journaling to do, because I've also been filming my bullet journal video for the past few days, more on that in a minute, I wanted something to listen to and I just couldn't hold like my attention span for Kingdom of Souls. So I sped through both of those. I gave China Rich Girlfriend 4 stars because even though I did like it, I just felt really frustrated for one of my favorite characters for most of it, just because I felt like she was losing herself and it was hard to read. I felt like some of the plot points were pretty predictable, but like in a cool way. And then there was just like some whack things that happened that didn't really happen in the first book, so it just went like very Gossip Girl. That's the only way I know how to describe it, I guess. And then I just finished today Rich People Problems, and I gave that one 3 stars because it was definitely my least favorite of the 3. It was still really good though. I actually really like how it ended. I love what they did with the character of the grandma. I feel like we barely got to know her. She was just this elusive character in the first 2 books, and in the 3rd book we get her background and just kind of more on what a badass she kind of is. Like, yeah, she's not a great person, but badass. We actually got a lot less of Nick and Rachel in this one, which was kind of nice. A nice little break from them, and the pieces that we did get I feel like were just right. And then I like the way that everything was wrapped up in the end. I thought that Astrid's storyline was interesting. She was definitely my favorite character throughout the series, and watching her life was kind of saddening. That's the only way I know how to put it. It was just kind of sad because she was just such a good person. But yeah, so overall I liked it, but it just dragged. It was very slow in the beginning, and I thought halfway through that that was going to be the end, like the way that it had wrapped everything up. And then I looked and I was like, there's so many more hours left. But yeah, I'm glad I read those. I ended up using China Rich Girlfriend for the prompt of Animal Rescue for the Bratz readathon, and Animal Rescue was pick a book with an animal in it or on the cover, so there was dogs on the cover. But yeah, now I still have 3 prompts to read. I need to see if I can find Henna Wars on Scribd, and then I want to read Incendiary. Tomorrow though, I want to build. I actually was able to finally acquire the missing shelf for my bookshelves, which is amazing because I'm out of shelf space obviously again. But either way, I'm probably going to be building those tomorrow and maybe getting started on the reorganization, which I won't be filming because, well, I will be filming, but not for the vlog because I'm doing a whole separate video for that. On Sunday, I actually go back to work, which should be interesting. So I just don't know how much time I have this week to read Incendiary. I should probably be doing it right now, but it is almost 3 a.m. and I'm tired, guys. I'm so tired. Just finished my bullet journal and I don't really like my bullet journal. I think it looks cool, but I should have just gone with Corpse Bride. I'm just not very pleased with it. It's not that it's bad, I just like don't feel anything for it, you know? Sorry for this lighting again. Do you want to see something fun? Let's get fun with the lights. Red. Creepy. I've been having so much fun with the lights lately. They've been in here. I don't know. They're just fun. Yellow just kind of looks like normal lighting, huh? I should have gone with that. We're back to red. Nice. I'm gonna go sleep. It is Saturday. I didn't get as much done today as I wanted, but I did finish filming my bullet journal video. I ended up building the 2 shelves, and now I was gonna get to editing, but I think I want to like get some of the books down from the shelves and try and not make this room look so hectic. I started playing the Paris Hilton documentary on YouTube. I ran out of videos to watch, and I finished my Moonwalking with Einstein audiobook. I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars, but it was cool. It's a cool read. If you want to learn more about memory, I think it's a very interesting read. So I started watching the Paris Hilton documentary, and it's surprisingly good. I like it. Like, I mean, take everything with a grain of salt, obviously, but there's just such a conversation about you don't really know anyone. Like, you don't know any person that makes videos, you don't know any influencer, and that's always been a thing, but I think people tend to forget, and I definitely forgot that Paris Hilton was like the original influencer in a lot of ways. I mean, I feel like everyone knew the whole like voice thing was fake. The other stuff that's coming out in the video is really interesting. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it, but I'm just saying like that's what I'm watching and I'm interested. So I have like 20 minutes left of it, so I'll probably just take books off for those 20 minutes, and then once it's over I'll do some editing. Maybe I'll try and read a chapter of Incendiary before going to bed. I shouldn't even call these reading vlogs anymore, huh? I should just call them like bookish vlogs. I know that some people get annoyed that I call them reading vlogs and then 5% of the video is me reading. I just call them reading vlogs because I mean like it's a bookish vlog. So I should start saying bookish vlog. Don't expect reading. It's just book stuff. It's bookish in some way. Did you really expect me to read when you started this vlog? I've been in such a slump. Okay, I'll talk to you guys maybe tomorrow.